Black and Latino students. This area is 20% Black and 25% Latino. What needs to be done to close the gap?
Thank you, and I'm glad you asked that question because we have to bridge the achievement gap. However, here at Mount Vernon, we've done more to bridge the achievement gap than in other areas of the county. For example, we've addressed the achievement gap for math by 20 points in Tuckdale Elementary, and with children with disabilities, 21 points in English and 24 in math at Belknap. At Fort Belvoir, we had the highest improvement with students with disabilities, with an increase of 31% in English. And at Holly, we see 14% improvements with Black students in math. And I can continue on. These are very important progress, but we need to do more, and we're doing that through the use of a program called Project Momentum, which provides coaching and intentful supports in those schools that have the most challenges. And so I will continue as your representative here in Mount Vernon to have that focus to ensure that we bridge those gaps and realize the needs of each of our children. And it's more than just Black and Hispanic, but it's our children with disabilities in which we have to focus on bridging the achievement gap.
Thank you. Ms. Ononiwu.
Oh, the same question?
Same question.
Do you mind repeating it again?
Okay. A report this summer showed a consistently wide gap in achievement between white and Asian students and Black and Latino students. In this area, 20% is Black and 25% are Latino. What needs to be done in this system to close the gap?
Yeah, thank you for the question. I think we have still a lot of work to do. I think 4 years ago, we were promised the tale of two Fairfaxes and how we bridged the achievement gap. Unfortunately, it's 4 years later, we still haven't done that in this district. And as a matter of fact, it's even more like 6 Fairfaxes because we have SPED education, we have general education where there's a gap, we have the minority achievement and the non-minority achievement gap, as well as the socio-economic piece. So we need to definitely do more to attack that. The Virginia Journal of Education came out with an article about how discipline is still an issue as well. We have minority children who are disciplined at a way disproportionate amount. It's about 4 times as much. And they're aware that this is an issue that they put it in a journal. It's something that needs to be addressed. And FCPS, the achievement gap. Latino students are on average academically 2.2 grades behind Caucasian students. African American students are on average 2 grades behind Caucasian students. I was working in a Title I school in Mount Vernon, and I saw this for myself, and it's still nothing has been done about it. If I were in there, I would go to the schools, visit them, and ensure that we have a program in place that we can track this. Because there's also accountability to our taxpayer dollars. We're all paying. We have strong schools, we have a strong community, and we have a strong economy.
Thank you. Mr. Mosley?
So bridging the achievement gap. Washington Post reported last 3 years it hasn't moved. We haven't succeeded in that area, folks. And there's a couple things we need to do. When it comes to student conduct, that's what I know. We need to go from a punitive measure, which we use now, which punishes African American males and the special needs community the most, and change that to a restorative justice lens in which we are training and getting buy-in from the community, from the teachers, so that means they need to feel appreciated in and outside the classroom, from the parents. We have to have respect for rights, make sure parents feel a part of their child's education, from the administrators and the students. That's one thing we need to do, to make sure they spend more time in the class and not outside the class. We need school choice, we need charter schools, because we need more options. 65% of African Americans and 70% of Hispanics support charter schools and school choice, and we don't have one here in Fairfax County. We need to make that change, because we need to represent them and their values. So we have an issue with conduct, an issue of educational access with choices, and if you look at that Washington Post article, it talks about equity in hiring. 1 in 4 schools in Fairfax County does have 1 black school teacher. That's not acceptable, folks. And we need to change the board so that we can fix those issues. Thank you.